What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If y'all don't know, my name is Nick. If you're new here, make sure you stop by, kick it with a bit. Let me stop. And if you owe or return it, thank y'all for coming back. But y'all, I was just dropping my kids off at school this morning late, right? Because we overslept, it's raining, whatever. Yeah. So when I get up this morning, my brother called me like, did you hear about the shooting by the school? Because my daughter's school is like right behind our house. Like I can go out my back door and her school is like right there. So I'm like, a shooting? I thought he was talking about by the high school at first, by my son's high school. So I'm like, no. So okay, so I'm taking my daughter to school. And I see they got like yellow tape right in front of the school, and they got like the investigation things put in the street. And the officer like, you can't come down this street. I'm like, I'm dropping my daughter off at school. He was like, well, you got to get out and walk, baby, in the rain, in the pouring down rain. So I'm like, what is going on? But I know every time they have like yellow tape right there, somebody passed away. So I'm like, what happened? So I'm calling my cousin to check on my younger cousin who is 19. Cause he's 19, like, and you gotta check on your people because they stay like right there across the street from me. So I look it up on the internet, y'all, and this is what I found. 17-year-old shot to death, 6:00 in the morning. Behind one of the homes right there in front of the school. So it's like the whole front street to the school is blocked off. So I'm like, damn, man, like right here before Christmas, and not even that, like it's just so many kids out here dying. First of all, my first thought was, why was he outside at 5, 6 in the morning instead of in the house sleep getting ready for school? Because I'm sure he's in like the 11th or 12th grade. So why he, not in the house sleep, but we don't know what's going on. And I don't know who child it is, but I know to like get that kind of information, that shit is like, it's heartbreaking. And it's just so sad, y'all, like how many kids is really out here dying. Like I said in my last video, like our kids is out here dying. When I was growing up, I never remember hearing about kids getting shot and dying like they is today. So it's just scary because I have a teenager. My son, 14, he ready to be 15. And I know only thing I can do is try to raise him right and, and like pray for him and stuff like that. But sometimes it don't matter how good you was raised. It doesn't matter, if you stay in the house or stay out of trouble. Like, you can have friends that'll have you in the wrong places at the wrong time. So I always tell my son, like, you don't have a lot of friends. Like, be careful how you use that word because everybody is not your friend. And I had to learn that growing up. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that everybody not your friend. Like, people will get you in some fucked up situations. You can, call somebody your friend and he get into a fight or tell you coming home somewhere and then you trying to help him and you end up getting shot. Like, it's crazy out here. Like, my friend just lost her son last year, y'all. Because they was at the basketball court and, he was trying to help his friend, 16 years old. He was trying to help his friend and he ended up getting shot one time in the chest and died. And, my heart just really hurt for her. Like, it's like one of them situations where you want to call, you want to check on them, but you just don't know what to say. Like, it's nothing you can say that'll help a mother, a father, a relative that's going through that kind of shock, that's going through that kind of situation. So when I found out, I wanted to immediately call her, but I knew her phone was like ringing off the hook. Like, I knew her phone was going crazy. So I'm like, damn, I need to wait. So I just waited and I ended up like that morning, I ended up just going to Hottest and getting like 10 sausage biscuits. Oh my God. And getting like 10 sausage biscuits And, and I just popped up at her house, y'all. Come to find out she had moved and everything. And I didn't know because as adults, like sometimes we just move without telling people or without, telling our friends or whatever, if they not like real close like that. So I'm like, damn, I hit her sister up, but I just knew she was going through so much. And when I finally made it over there, she was holding herself together pretty good, but y'all, I could not hold myself together like this girl. Like, we really grew up together. I'm talking about teenage years. We riding the bike and shit, singing bedtime songs, cause she know my aunt, I had to be in the house by 8:30, 9 o'clock, or my aunt was gonna be yelling out the door like, Nakia's bedtime. So she had made a song like bedtime. Bed. I ain't gonna get into that. But, I'm talking about back in the day, friend. And, I remember when she got pregnant with him and, having him. And it's just like, that could have been my child. That could have been any one of our children. So it's like, when shit like that happen, you have to take it to heart. Like, you have to, it just hit home. So to see her going through that, and like I say, she was holding herself up, but I know she was in there breaking down, because as time go on, people stop checking on you. People move on with their lives, and you still have to live in your new reality. You still have to, wake up in the morning and go in your son's room and he not there. And then it's Christmas right here, like, and I know that she been breaking down. But I just say all that to say, like, y'all continue to talk to our kids. I know a lot of times that don't help, but continue to talk to our friends, like their little, friends they have come to the house or that they play sports with. Like I say, one sentence or like a conversation can really help somebody. We don't know what them kids going through at home. Just like my son, he got a friend next door. Like, this boy do so good in football, basketball, sports. Like, I look out my window and he'll be out there practicing, y'all, on his own. Like, doing the little suicides, running back and forth across the grass. And I see this, and he was knocked out the other day. He knocked on the door like, is Jaleel here? I'm like, Jaleel going with his daddy. And, so I closed the door and I peep out there and he just standing on the porch. I'm talking about, it's cold as a bitch out there. I knew it had to be like 20 degrees, if not less. I'm like, you good? Can you get in? He was like, no, I can't get in. I'm like, boy, come in. I'm not going to leave you out there in the cold. I fixed him a plate, made sure he ate. I'm like, you can go upstairs in Julia's room and just chill, get you something to drink, whatever. But don't think I'm going to leave you out there in the cold. Because it's shit like that that make kids wander off and go do shit or, be places that they shouldn't be at the wrong time. So any small thing like that, y'all can help these kids. But I'm not gonna make this video long, y'all. I just, it was on my heart to like just say that, because our kids out here dying, and sometimes it's not a lot we can do. But if you see your kids with a gun or they are friends or they talking about some wild shit, like, don't sit back and act like y'all don't hear it. Like, talk to them. Like, I take my son, when it be teenage boys dying, I take my son to them funerals. And one time we went, like, we didn't even know the little boy. He was like 14, but I felt like it was important for him to see that, kids are out here really dying. Like, everything is not all fun and games. Like, you getting older, so I want you to see this side, this reality that so many of our kids are going through. So I just felt like it was important for him to see that. And I really think that it touched him, y'all. I was in there crying, like, even though I didn't know him, because that could be our children. And that's what people don't realize. They just get up, oh, somebody got shot. No, baby, that could be your child. So it's like, you have to take a moment of silence to like really sit and shit and like really think like, damn, it's coming to a lot of bullshit. So y'all pray for our kids. That God continue to watch over our kids, guide our kids, continue to talk to them. continue to be an active parent and talk to them and be in our lives and ask them about, you know, friends or people that they affiliate with. Because it can make a big difference, y'all. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. I'm ready to get out here and get some things done. And I hope you guys have a good day.